Hello everyone. Today on Good Morning Maine, a structure fire in Farmington at a campground left a building with significant damage as many crews work to combat the flames.
Plus, the Maine Public Health Association is implementing programs to address the needs of Maine seniors.
And the Brewer Food Pantry is looking for donations as SNAP benefits will not be issued for the month of November.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Janessa Bishop.
And I'm Craig Colson. Thank you for joining us. We'll have those stories and a lot more coming up, including the story of the Bark Bus.
Bark Bus.
I've been looking forward to this one.
Me too.
It's basically a bus that takes dogs to like daycare or whatever.
Yeah, doggy daycare.
So,
it's really interesting.
Jody Hershey did a neat piece on that. We'll
Very
have
cool.
that coming up. But first, to check out that forecast. Boy, they have wild weather down south, flooding in Florida, a hurricane striking Jamaica.
Yeah.
Around our neck of the woods, though, it looks like a nice quiet day ahead.
We'll turn things over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
All righty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. On this Tuesday, we have a small craft advisory that is posted until 2 a.m. as we head towards your Wednesday along the coast, as we do have some active surf that will continue to remain an issue. Now, as we check out the big picture, we do have that area low pressure that is still causing a little bit of rain to develop just pretty much outside our area, but the rain is moving away from us. We have a large dome of high pressure that's keeping Canada dry and a good part of the Northeast dry. But as for us, again, the rain is now moving away. We'll have a lot of sunshine for us today, maybe a few passing clouds. We'll start to see some clouds passing through later on tonight, and even through Wednesday morning, more clouds on the way. As for gusty winds, we'll have a little bit of that today, reaching up to about 20 miles per hour. It will back off a little bit overnight tonight, and then as we move towards tomorrow, some gusty winds up to around 20 miles per hour or so. Mid-50s today. We'll be under a mostly sunny to even a mixture of clouds and sunshine at times. Windy out there with that north wind getting up to about 30 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, we'll have clouds on the way again with lows in the low 30s and that north wind getting up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The hourly forecast moving forward, clouds early, then partly cloudy at times with temperatures in the 50s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Craig and Janessa.
Thank you, Devin. Waterville police are investigating a pair of unrelated shootings. Just before 5 a.m. Monday morning, the Waterville Police Department responded to a report of people yelling at each other at an apartment building on Brook Street. Police Chief William Bonney says subsequent calls indicated a shooting had occurred at an apartment occupied by 25-year-old James Furrow. According to Bonney, the shooting was the result of an altercation between Furrow and a 31-year-old male. Furrow has been charged with elevated aggravated assault and reckless conduct with a firearm. The other occurred on Sunday just before 1 p.m. in the parking lot of the JFK Plaza on Kennedy Memorial Drive. Bonney says the initial call was for a possible fight. He says several shots were fired in that vicinity. At this time, investigators do not believe anyone was hit by a bullet during the altercation. Bonney says the case remains under investigation, and he says the shootings are not connected and the parties involved in those cases were familiar with each other.
Well, meanwhile, a man accused of trying to break into a vacant house in Rockland is now accused of assaulting a police officer. Police say they received a call around 10:30 Saturday night that a disorderly male was trying to get into a vacant home that had been broken into before. An officer then caught up with 28-year-old Lucas Ross, whom police say is unhoused. They say Ross took off and tried to escape through a backyard and then fought with the officer when the officer tried to make the arrest. Officials say the officer was kneed in the head during the fight, but Ross was ultimately arrested. He's now charged with refusing to submit to arrest and felony assault on an officer.
Meanwhile, a fire at Troll Valley Campground in Farmington left a building with significant damage. At about 2 p.m. on Sunday, firefighters were called to 283 Red Schoolhouse Road in Farmington. When they arrived at Troll Valley Campground, they found a working structure fire. Several departments worked to bring it under control. The Farmington Fire Department requested that the fire marshal's office assist with the investigation. After examination, fire marshals determined the fire originated in a confined space in the ceiling between the basement and the first floor of the building. The cause of the fire has been ruled accidental. No injuries were reported. However, one cat perished in the fire.
Well, the Milford Fire Department is currently operating without full-time staff amid a wave of recent departures. Our Grace Blanchard spoke with town officials to learn how they are filling in the gaps.
The recent resignations of the town of Milford's fire chief and fire captain have left the department without any full-time staff.
The board and I and the fire chief have been methodical about how we're going with the process to make sure that we're well-staffed in the future.
According to the town manager, the fire department has historically operated with only 2 full-time employees, filling the rest of their department with on-call and part-time per diem staff.
You know, they're young folks that are looking for training and looking to better themselves, and then they move on, right? So it's a constant process.
The town plans to post the 2 vacant full-time positions within the next week. In the meantime, Chief Zachary Carlo is still serving as acting chief. He says they've recently hired roughly 8 new per diem employees.
Per diem staff is absolutely crucial. It keeps overtime down. You never want to go in a town this size completely full-time. I think it would over-exceed what is needed.
Over the past 2 months, Carlos says they've experienced days where the department has struggled to meet the station's minimum staffing level of 2 employees per shift. But he says area departments like Old Town have stepped up to help fill in the gaps in staffing.
If we're not available to do it, we have great providers from all around that are going to come and provide care. We worry about that's going to be and how we shuffle that around. And everybody is community first, so they will show up.
Town officials recently approved some pay increases within the fire department, which they hope will help with recruitment and retention efforts. In Milford, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, meanwhile, a dead crow recently found in Bangor was infected with the West Nile virus. The Maine Center for Disease Control confirmed the findings to the city officials, who released the information on Sunday. 2 crows with a mosquito-borne illness have also been found in Brewer. There have been no human cases of West Nile virus in Maine this year. It may feel cooler, but officials say it is still warm enough during the day for mosquitoes to stay active. The Maine CDC says you can take steps to protect yourself by draining pools of standing water, wearing long sleeves and pants, and maybe using insect repellent and installing screens on your windows.
In other news this morning, Maine's Democratic Party is still trying to figure out what it is looking for. University of Maine political science professor Mark Brewer says anytime you have a party facing a hotly contested nominating contest, it opens up doors to all sorts of things, including potential ill will in the party. Brewer says the race between Governor Janet Mills and Graham Plattner is giving Senator Susan Collins' seat a lot of attention, especially since Plattner's tattoo and former remarks have come to light.
We've seen law enforcement groups who are, kind of railing against some of the things that Plattner said. We've seen some former supporters and some establishment type Democrats who are saying, well, really, these things should be disqualifying. We don't know yet. It's too early to say what else might appear and how else or how various other groups or actors are going to react.
According to a poll conducted by SoCal Strategies of Maine, Governor Mills is now leading Plattner with 41% of those surveyed, while Plattner has 36%. A fifth of those surveyed said they are still undecided.
Well, social isolation is one of the biggest challenges facing Maine's older population. That's according to the Maine Public Health Association. Our Alex Schley shows us how the organization is working to bring people back together.
Connections build health. That was the focus of the annual Maine Public Health Association's conference in Augusta Monday.
We are seeing a major crisis with social isolation across our state. We need to rebuild the social connection infrastructure that we've lost over the years, and so that's what today is all about. How do we do that effectively?
Healthcare workers from across the state spent the day working to answer just that.
And if we're going to make Maine a healthier, safer place, it's going to take all of us across sectors. And so today is a chance for people to make those connections, right, to establish meaningful partnerships and move that shared mission forward.
The conference's main panel featured leaders from across the state who launched programs in their community to help fight isolation. One of them, Tom Mahoney, started a program called Romeo, short for Retired Old Men Eating Out.
And the goal of that program is to get men to socialize more.
The group meets the second Wednesday of every month at the Grange in Harpwell.
Women do it much better than men, and so This initiative is to get guys who are living alone, isolated. They could even be in a relationship and feel alone to get out and get connections with other guys.
Mahoney says the free monthly lunch draws more than 50 men.
Every person that comes in is welcomed. We shake their hand, welcome them, explain what's going on if we know that they're new, and try to find a table for them to sit at with other people. And it works.
Wellington says programs like Romeo are exactly what the Maine Public Health Association hopes to see more of.
Create the spaces for folks to get together, and that happens at the community level. So that's what the focus is today.
In Augusta, Alex Schley for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
In other news this morning, with the government shutdown continuing, people across the country are having to worry about the upcoming loss of SNAP benefits. Bill Ray, the executive director of Manna Ministries, says this problem is affecting a lot of Mainers.
We've already seen a surge in people that are panicked, almost like panic buying before a storm, but they're panic coming to us. They came to us last Friday. My wife said, we had more people last Friday than we've seen in a long time. Wow. And they haven't even lost their food stamps. Right. So they're stocking up.
Ray shared how important it is for Mainers to come together during this difficult time and help those in need any way they can. For more information and to see the full interview with Bill Ray, you can go to this story on our website at foxbangor.com.
Well, food pantries are already having a tough time keeping their shelves stocked with food, and that's expected to become even more difficult in the next couple of weeks as the demand goes up even more. The Department of Health and Human Services announced earlier this month that SNAP nutrition benefits will not be issued for November until the federal government shutdown ends or they receive further instructions. Nearly 170,000 Maine families or people rely on the benefits to put food on their tables. Yesterday, the Brewer Federal Credit Union gave $1,000 to the Brewer Food Pantry to help them meet the increased need.
We think it's very important to support the local food cupboards, particularly as we come into this time of year. Winter's tough for everybody. Things get stretched thin. We also have a government shutdown going on that's affecting a whole different group of folks. So we wanted to get out in front of it, make a cash donation today.
The Brewer Federal Credit Union also kicked off a drive for non-perishable food items. Boxes will be at both of their locations in Brewer. They will be collecting items until November 14th. Maine's credit unions have always stepped up when it comes to helping to feed hungry people around the state. And I think we're going to need to see more of that in the weeks ahead.
For sure. The time now is 6:13. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, an agency in Dover-Foxcroft held a ribbon-cutting ceremony to unveil a brand new access center.
We'll have the story coming up. But first, another check of our forecast. Today looks like a mostly sunny and windy day with highs around 54 degrees. Clouds increase tonight with lows dropping down to the low 30s. Going to cool off, everyone. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain. Highs around 52. We'll be right back.
Autumn is here. That means winter is just around the corner, and so are higher energy bills. But when Washington tried to cut critical heating assistance to thousands of Mainers, it was Senator Susan Collins who rescued it. A fierce defender of the program, Senator Collins has secured $700 million in funds to help Mainers afford their heating bills, providing essential help for those on fixed incomes. Call, thank Senator Collins, and ask her to keep fighting and winning for Maine.
The Heritage House restaurant in Skowhegan, where fine dining meets locally sourced ingredients. Indulge in the freshest seafood, succulent steaks, and an extensive selection of fine wines. Whether you're here for a special occasion, a delightful meal out with friends, or a casual lunch, you'll enjoy the freshest ingredients served in a charming atmosphere. Reservations are encouraged, but walk-ins are always welcome. For an unforgettable dining experience, visit the Heritage House in Skowhegan.
Spin the wheel, the letters show. Guess it right, the prizes grow. Wheel of Fortune brings the cheer. Vanna smiles, the fun is here. Puzzles waiting, prizes too. Wheel of Fortune is here for you. Weeknights at 7 on ABC 7. Gather around, Wheel of Fortune's the best game in town. I'm Laura from Nobleboro, and I'm a wheel watcher.
Welcome back, everyone. A former Central Maine hospital is now up for sale. According to a representative from Northern Light Inland Hospital in Waterville has been put on the market. The healthcare provider is keeping up with grounds and building maintenance while it searches for a potential buyer. Northern Light officially closed its clinic and emergency services there in May due to high operational costs, low staffing, and low reimbursement rates.
If you or someone you know is a lobsterman looking for a deal, you might want to check out an auction that begins this Friday. The Maine Department of Marine Resources is auctioning off 267 lobster traps. The items for bid includes 5 lots of 50 traps and 1 lot of 17. They range from poor to excellent condition. Some traps also include line. Bidding begins at 3 p.m. on Friday and ends on Sunday. You must register at govdeals.com to bid.
And a new spot for older adults and caregivers to find local services and support opened up in Dover-Foxcroft yesterday. The Eastern Area Agency on Aging cut the ribbon on its newest access center located within Central Hall Commons on Main Street. According to the agency's communications director, the new location will offer a community cafe, walk-in resource appointments, caregiver support groups, a variety of wellness activities, and much more.
Often we found that there's like a reticence of people to ask for help, and oftentimes it's easier when you're getting help from your neighbors, your community members, your friends and family. So we feel like having community members help other community members right here in Dover-Foxcroft and Piscataquis County will be beneficial because there won't be that apprehension. These are people that they'll know and trust.
The site will also be the home base for the area's Meals on Wheels program, Furry Friends Food Bank, and the Commodity Supplemental Food Program. They provide a lot of services to the local people here in the Bangor area. Now they're expanding to help even more people.
Very nice. Well, the time now is 6:17. After the break, a Herman couple has gone above and beyond with their doggy daycare business, offering a bark bus service for their furry clients.
Plus, the latest on Hurricane Melissa hitting Jamaica overnight and early this morning. Those stories and more straight ahead on Good Morning Maine.
Seasons Lounge and Banquet Center. We're just 1 block from Hollywood Slots in Bangor, and your home for the NFL Sunday Ticket. Come watch the game with us and have an appetizer combo. See us for game day specials. Fans, food, fun, seasons.
It's another exciting year of high school football in the state of Maine. Get out and support your home team and be looking for the ABC7 Sports Blitz crew. You can get a free Sports Blitz t-shirt, then watch Sports Blitz during ABC7 News at 11 every Friday night during the football season. Blitz shirts courtesy of
C&D Power Systems Inc., Moo Moo's Pub, R&K Variety, Hal McGeechan with Two Rivers Realty, Leo & Sons Auto Repair, K&M Auto Repair, Kings Mountain RC and Hobby Shop, Maine Paving.
You know what today is? It's Tuesday. Just reminding you that whatever day of the week you get hurt, we're your go-to lawyers. If you've been hurt, call us right now.
Hurt in an accident, what do you do? Call 222-2222.
I am a big believer in Super Beta Prostate. You'll notice less urges to urinate, and you won't be getting up at night for so many bathroom trips. I wouldn't say it if I didn't truly believe it.
Seasons Lounge and Banquet Center. We're just 1 block from Hollywood Slots in Bangor, and your home for the NFL Sunday Ticket. Come watch the game with us and have an appetizer combo. See us for game day specials. Fans, food, fun, seasons.
Taking the bus looks a little different these days for Jessica and Al Griffin of Levant. The couple is on the road daily, transporting some very special 4-leg passengers on their BARK bus.
Our Jody Hersey takes us along for the ride.
Good job, Bo. Up, right here, buddy.
All the dogs that go to doggy daycare at the Bark House in Herman have the option of using the BARK bus. It's a transportation service offered by owners Jessica and Alfred Griffin.
I start my day every day driving the bus, and it's the best part of my day.
Each dog that is transported on the BARK bus is safely secured in their own seat. The day we tagged along, Orzo, Gracie, and Bo were more than ready for the ride.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Good Good job. The Bark Bus, it's been a pretty big hit. We're really excited. It runs every day, Monday through Friday. We utilize it for morning pickup for daycare and then evening drop off. We do kind of a standard radius around our facility. Usually, Bangor, Brewer, Herman area is kind of our go-to based on our clientele.
The Bark House opened at the end of August, and since then, the Griffins say the business and their bus has been on a roll.
I thought it was going to be a lot more chaotic, but they sit there like they know what they're doing.
The Griffins say they're happy to be filling a need within the community.
The support of the community has been really extraordinary, and everybody's very excited.
A positive experience for dogs and pet owners alike. In Herman, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
What a great idea. I've seen similar videos of businesses doing that, and it seems like the dogs enjoy it.
Well, it seems like really convenient for people.
Yeah.
It would just be like dropping your kids off to take the bus, essentially.
What a neat idea.
It is. The time now is 6:21. Let's get a full look at our weather forecast with meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, thank you very much. On this Tuesday, we have that small craft advisory posted until 2 a.m. as we head towards your Wednesday. Notice along the coast it covers everybody, as we do have some active surf courtesy of gusty winds. Notice that around 3 to 6 foot wave heights, we are seeing that, and it's even stretching farther down toward the south at this moment in time. Now, let's talk about this hurricane, pretty much a history-making hurricane that we could be talking about soon as it heads toward Jamaica at this moment in time. A Category 5 hurricane with maximum sustained winds at around 175 miles per hour with gusts, this is high-popping, 215 miles per hour, moving towards the north-northeast at around 5 miles per hour at this moment in time. And it will start to speed up as it tracks off towards the north-northeast. As for us, though, we'll have to watch for high surf and some rip current issues as it tracks off towards the north-northeast in due time. But meanwhile, right now we have that area low pressure that's been bringing us some rain. It is now ending the rainfall for us. We'll have sunshine and clouds mixed today, and then more clouds on the way overnight tonight. But we have a large dome of high pressure keeping a lot of clouds away from us across a good part of the northeast and Canada. So that means a good amount of sunshine. And here's the current setup. That's the area low pressure that's been bringing us some clouds, and now the clouds are starting to break up at this moment in time. So futurecast again, a lot of the clouds breaking up. We'll have a lot of sunshine, perhaps some passing clouds throughout the afternoon period, and even more later on tonight. Now as we head towards your Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy, slight chance for rain cannot be ruled out, and we'll keep that opportunity going as we head towards Wednesday evening. As for Thursday, again, a slight chance for rain as we head towards Thursday morning, but otherwise that's about it. Any kind of rainfall would be welcome as we continue to deal with drought at this moment in time. For today, mostly sunny to partly cloudy and windy with highs in the mid-50s and that north wind up to 30 miles per hour. Overnight, low 30s, increasing clouds, north wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. As for tomorrow, low 50s, mostly cloudy, a slight chance for rain, and that northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And let's check out your extended forecast. Mostly cloudy for your Thursday with highs in the mid-50s. Halloween looking even more wet now. Rain on the way, highs in the low 60s. More rain Saturday, highs in the low 50s.
Winterport Sheds now offers home kits ranging in size up to 2,300 square feet. Our homes are built with 2x6 studs and can be fully customized with options for siding, windows, doors, and floor plans. Best of all, they are energy efficient and affordable. Our home kits typically cost 30 to 50% less than conventional construction homes. Only at Winterport Sheds. Give us a call today, 990-2525.
Democrats have a three-part plan for 2026. Win control of Congress, stop Trump's momentum, and completely erase his agenda. If Republicans don't hold the majority, President Trump's historic achievements are at risk. Extending the premium tax credits working families use to pay for health care is how Republicans deliver on the promises that gave them the majority and protect Trump. Senator Collins, protect our premium tax credits and we'll protect the majority and the MAGA agenda.
You know what today is? It's Tuesday. Just reminding you that whatever day of the week you get hurt, we're your go-to lawyers. If you've been hurt, call us right now.
This morning, things are gonna get H.
Yep. Oh, the tongue.
T.
I'm getting secondhand sweat.
When the hottest show on the internet puts Robin, George, and Michael head to head. Only on
Good Morning America.
Davis Brothers Furniture is expanding. At Davis Brothers, we've always strived to stand out from the rest, and we are now proud to offer flooring for your home, featuring both carpeting and luxury vinyl flooring. We even have an installer in-house with over 30 years of experience. Come see the reason people have been traveling from all over the state and beyond to Davis Brothers Furniture in Guilford for decades. Davis Brothers Furniture, deliberately different, delivering statewide.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Hurricane Melissa is the strongest storm on the planet that it's seen this year. And at this hour, it's bearing down on Jamaica. The storm is so intense, hurricane hunters flying into the eye had to turn back. Many American tourists unable to evacuate, and overnight, word of the first storm-related deaths on the island. Here's ABC's Lionel Moyes.
Jamaica is bracing for the most powerful storm on record to hit the island, up to 40 inches of rain, more than 13 feet of storm surge. Melissa approaching as a Category 5 hurricane overnight, with winds up to 175 miles per hour. Sparks flying as winds damage trees and power lines. This video from Air Force hurricane hunters shows inside the eye of Melissa, the eye wall nearly vertical. The flight forced to turn back after hitting severe turbulence. A Miami-based hurricane researcher calling it the most turbulent he's ever seen.
They had to go back for inspections to make sure the aircraft is okay. That is really kind of a haunting report.
Local officials telling people in low-lying areas last night to get out now. ABC's Ika Jachi is in Kingston.
People here in Jamaica are stocking up on water, stocking up on non-perishable foods, and moving to higher elevations, all while making sure the vulnerable population has everything they need.
The United Cajun Navy, formed after Hurricane Katrina, ready to assist.
We have folks on the ground waiting to take assessments, let us know what the needs are.
Aid groups from the U.S. already in Jamaica say they're planning for long-term airport closures. Tourists are stranded, forced to ride out the storm and foot the bill. Nearly 30 people from a wedding, including the bride and groom, now sharing an Airbnb after their resort said it would charge up to $200 extra per night to extend their stay.
We're all here together, hunkering down. We just cleaned up and moved all patio furniture out of the way, put everything up there where we could. We're going to tape the windows.
And a couple from Arkansas celebrating their anniversary, now stranded.
We have 2 kids back home, so they were expecting their parents back on Sunday night.
Melissa is making landfall later this morning, and the big concern is flooding, landslides, and those catastrophic winds. Cuba will be next. The U.S. Navy already evacuating non-essential personnel from Guantanamo Bay. Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
Meanwhile, now a warning just days ahead of Halloween. Authorities are sounding the alarm for parents to check their kids' candy. Police are urging parents to be extra vigilant this Halloween when checking the packaging of their candy that their kids get. Near Sacramento in California, several third graders got sick after eating candy, later found to be containing THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. The school principal says the packaging closely resembled regular candy, and the student who brought it to school had no idea what it actually was. A police department in Michigan is also warning, in addition to weed candy, other counterfeit candy contains psilocybin mushrooms, magic mushrooms as they're known. Police also remind parents to keep marijuana edibles locked up, away from kids, and to be safe on the holiday.
It's now day 28 of the government shutdown, and millions of Americans are on the verge of losing food benefits by the end of the week. It comes as President Trump left the White House for his second foreign trip in less than a month. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in Washington with those details.
Overnight, President Trump on the USS George Washington, traveling to Japan to sign multiple trade agreements. The trip overshadowed as tens of millions of Americans feel the impact of the government shutdown. This week, federal food assistance programs like SNAP are set to run out, a lifeline for nearly 42 million Americans.
My stomach dropped because I'm already struggling. I'm already stretching food. It has been days where the kids will eat and I'll just survive off water, because that's what I'll have to do in November.
At airports across the country, food pantries are popping up to help support TSA workers and air traffic controllers who are set to miss their first full paycheck today. Congressional Republicans say they support the White House argument that they cannot tap emergency money to keep the government's nutrition program running during the shutdown.
I guess the Americans currently lining up at food banks can comfort themselves with the knowledge that they're being sacrificed to advance Democrats' political goals.
But Democrats argue that the administration has moved money around before, including to pay military salaries. And they say they are standing firm on their demands that health care subsidies be extended to prevent tens of millions of Americans from seeing their health insurance premiums skyrocket.
The president should stop focusing on foreign escapades, on ballrooms, on bailouts for Argentina, and start focusing on negotiating with Democrats to lower people's health care costs.
As the stalemate drags on, the Senate chaplain with this message to lawmakers.
Lord, remind our lawmakers that no gold medals are given for breaking shutdown records.
Some House Republicans have expressed concern with Speaker Johnson's approach to keep the lower chamber away from D.C. during the shutdown and are pressing him to reconsider his strategy. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Coming up on the second half of the newscast, we'll see how several celebrities are getting into the Halloween spirit.
That story and more coming up on Good Morning Maine.
I'm born to do this. I am an American bucking bull. And this is my sport. The professional bull riders.
PBR Bangor bucks into Cross Insurance Center January 2nd through the 4th.
It's bull time.
Roto-Rooter has served the greater Bangor area and beyond for 35 years, offering plumbing, hydrojetting, snaking, descaling, video inspection, and grease interceptor cleaning services. For all your residential and commercial clogs, call Roto-Rooter today, 990-1234.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
People ask me all the time, are those commercials really true? Does Lowry & Associates really get all of those clients, all of those big settlements? Yes, we do. We really have gotten millions of dollars for Mainers hurt by commercial vehicles. And the insurance companies know when you call the twos, we're going to fight for you. And you know what else is true? I really am standing on top of this big truck.
Hurt by a big truck? Call the twos. We win for you.
Are you experiencing foot pain? Comfort Shoes and More has a team of experts trained in podorthics to help you find relief. They offer tailored fittings, shoe modifications, customized orthotics, and much more for the ordinary or the hard-to-fit foot. Discover the latest in functional and fashionable footwear for men and women from today's top brands: Hoka, Brooks, Keen, Merrill, and Ariat. From running to walking, casual or dress, they have it all. Take the drive to Newport for a sit-and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did.
I'm born to do this. I am an American bucking bull. And this is my sport. The professional bull riders.
PBR Bangor bucks into Cross Insurance Center January 2nd through the 4th.
It's bull time.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025, and it is also National Chocolate Day, one of my favorite subjects.
This is a day to celebrate one of mankind's greatest culinary inventions. The history of chocolate goes back 2,500 years when the Aztecs added cocoa to a drink and thought it was a gift from the god of wisdom. It really caught on in the 16th century when Europeans began adding sugar to chocolate. Americans now eat about 5.5 pounds of chocolate each year per person, totaling close to 3 billion pounds nationwide.
Only 5 pounds? That's it? I could do that in a day. No, I have a problem with chocolate.
What's your favorite kind of chocolate?
Oh, I like it all.
I like dark chocolate.
Do you? Yeah, I like
really
probably milk chocolate is my favorite.
Yeah.
But, you know, a little bit of everything.
It's all good.
I don't like it too bitter.
Yeah.
It's good for you, though.
It is supposed to be.
Supposed to be. I'll bank on that. All right, time for history. It was on this day back in 1886. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated in New York City by President Grover Cleveland. It was a gift from the people of France. In 1858, Roland Hussey Macy opened his first store in New York on 6th Avenue and made a little more than $11 on that first day of business. Macy's, of course, would go on to be a national chain. 1919, Congress passed the Volstead Act, which led to the Prohibition-era ban on alcohol. And in 1962, Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev informed the United States that he had ordered the dismantling of missile bases in Cuba. In return, the U.S. secretly agreed to remove nuclear missiles from U.S. installations in Turkey, as both superpowers sought to diffuse tensions during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
In 1965, the St. Louis Gateway Arch was completed, and in 1991, what became known as the perfect storm began forming hundreds of miles east of Nova Scotia. After powerful storm systems combined in strength, it lashed the East Coast with powerful winds and waves, causing more than $200 million in damage. It also killed 13 people, including 6 crew members aboard the Andrea Gale fishing vessel from Gloucester, Massachusetts, a storm that also inspired the book and movie called The Perfect Storm.
Such a tragic thing.
Wow.
A wonderful movie, though, too.
Oh my goodness, look at that picture.
Yeah.
And in 2016, the FBI dropped what amounted to be a political bomb on the campaign of presidential candidate Hillary Clinton when it announced it was investigating whether emails found on a computer contain classified information. That's already history?
That's already history.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was like, what, 2016?
16.
So, yeah. So now it's funny, as you get older, you look back, that's history?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But all right, moving on to birthdays. They include Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, who is 70 years old today. Actress Julia Roberts is 58. And country music great Brad Paisley is 53 years old today. One of the best concerts I've been to.
Really?
Brad Paisley. He's a great musician.
Good group of people there, too.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy. Happy birthday to you, too, if your birthday is today.
We're going to turn things right back over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
All righty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. On this Tuesday, we have a small craft advisory that is posted until 2 a.m. as we head towards your Wednesday along the coast, as we do have some active surf that will continue to remain an issue. Now, as we check out the big picture, we do have that area low pressure that is still causing a little bit of rain to develop just pretty much outside our area, but the rain is moving away from us. We have a large dome of high pressure that's keeping Canada dry and a good part of the Northeast dry. But as for us, again, the rain is now moving away. We'll have a lot of sunshine for us today, maybe a few passing clouds. We'll start to see some clouds passing through later on tonight, and even through Wednesday morning, more clouds on the way. As for gusty winds, we'll have a little bit of that today, reaching up to about 20 miles per hour. It will back off a little bit overnight tonight, and then as we move towards tomorrow, some gusty winds up to around 20 miles per hour or so. Mid-50s today will be under a mostly sunny to even mixture of clouds and sunshine at times. Windy out there with that north wind getting up to about 30 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, we'll have clouds on the way again with lows in the low 30s and that north wind getting up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The hourly forecast moving forward, clouds early, then partly cloudy at times with temperatures in the 50s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Craig and Janessa.
Boy, it looks great. Down in Florida this morning, they're waking up. They're still recovering from flooding. I think it was a night ago where they had some areas received like 19 inches of rain, which flooded streets from like Jacksonville all the way down to West Palm. So
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for the latest on what's happening in Hollywood,
here's ABC's Melissa Adon.
For the first time in 3 years, pop star Demi Lovato is going on tour to celebrate her new album, It's Not That Deep. The tour kicks off this coming April in Charlotte, North Carolina, and hits several cities including New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Speaking of performers, the eldest Jonas brother, Kevin Jonas, has announced his first single without his brothers, Nick and Joe. It's called Changing and is set to come out November 20th. Kevin Jonas made the announcement during a recent show on their Jonas 20 tour.
Are you an actor?
No, I'm a stuntman.
We're getting closer to the release of The Adventures of Cliff Booth. Variety reports the movie, a sequel to 2019's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is targeted for a summer 2026 release. It stars Brad Pitt as the title stuntman and is directed by David Fincher. And one of the biggest movie stars in the world, Julia Roberts, is celebrating a birthday. The Oscar-winning actress and Pretty Woman star is 58 today. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Still to come here this morning, Jack Webb with sports.
Don't go away.
For the best selection in classic and contemporary furnishings, stop by Richard Parks Furniture on High Street in Ellsworth. Handcrafted New England-made bedrooms and dining rooms, imported Scandinavian recliners and upholstery, more than 40 lines of furniture for the home and patio. Richard Parks Furniture is your #1 stop for quality, functionality, and well-designed furniture at affordable prices. Richard Parks Furniture.
Discover Richard Parks.
132 High Street in Ellsworth.
Discover Richard.
You're gripping a pumpkin spice latte, watching the home game on a Friday night. Earlier, you took the kids apple picking and almost made it through the corn maze. It's that time of year. Shorter days, cooler nights. Valley Home Services believes the comfort and warmth of home means more on nights like these. Comfort and warmth that comes from Fujitsu heat pumps. Valley Home Services has the most reliable choices for heating and cooling your home or business. Ditch the worry of heating bills and power outages all season long with Valley Home Services. Go ahead, embrace the comfort.
She complained of the smell of gas. Nobody wants to live with gas leaks.
A tenant tried to take her money and run.
But that was an accident. No, I don't give a rat's behind if it was an accident, madam.
But why are these landlords stopping her?
It's because you don't know her, that's why.
Because I don't know her?
Yeah.
I'm figuring you out very fast.
Next, Judge Judy.
You want to live in a house that can explode and kill you? Your prerogative.
Tuesday at 5 on ABC7.
Half-off deals are waiting for you at foxbangor.com. Click on half-off deals and see how much you can save only at foxbangor.com.
Happy sports equinox. For just the 32nd time in history, all 4 major U.S. sports leagues will play games on the same day. Monday Night Football between the Commanders and the Chiefs. NHL with 2 games, including the Bruins taking on Ottawa. And the NBA with a big slate, including the Celtics taking on the Pelicans. And Game 3 of the World Series certainly is a sports fan's dream. We'll go to America's most popular sport, football. And when you think about the Patriots playing Atlanta, the only numbers Pats fans remember are 28-3. But on Sunday, the new-look Pats, led by quarterback Drake May, will host the 3-4 Falcons, looking for their 6th straight win. Sunday in Foxborough, the Pats stayed red hot with a 32-13 win over the Cleveland Browns. May added 3 more touchdown passes. He now has 15 on the season. He did get sacked 6 times, 5 from Myles Garrett, but got the Pats in the end zone when it mattered most, doing so in front of Pats Nation.
Fans have been awesome all season. It's been really cool to really see the difference from last year to this year. Man, it's been a journey, and they've been through it, and they've been. The fans have been through it the last couple of years. The fans have been awesome. Like I said, I think the best fans in the league, and they continue to show out every week.
Drake just keeps getting better. Cooper Flagg took on the Raptors on Sunday, and boy, did he make some noise. Flagg poured in 22 points, including this monster dunk in the third quarter to go along with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. But the poster was the highlight of the afternoon. Not quite sure what that defender was thinking there. We should thank him, though, for jumping and allowing Coop to put him on a poster. Flag responded quickly from an opening night that wasn't up to his standards, and the fans in Dallas have fallen in love with the Mainer. Just listen to how the national anthem is now sang at Mavericks games. I mean, seriously, how cool is that? On Saturday, the main game day cheer competition and youth cheer showcase took place over at Hamden Academy. The event started with a youth team's showcase, followed by a real competition for middle school and high school cheer squads judged by the MPA. In competition, Hamden Academy won Division I in the entire comp with a score of 86.6. Brewer came in second and won Division II with a score of 86.2. John Bapst came in third, making them runner-up in Division II, followed by Herman in fourth, which made them runner-up in Division I. Nokomis Middle School won the junior high division. The event also raised money for nonprofits, as well as allows the older girls to help influence the next generation.
It's really special to have our youth programs here. Some of them are rec, some of them are all-star, but a lot of what we see here in Maine in the fall is high school teams actually coaching youth cheerleaders in their area. For us in the fall here in Hamden, we do something called Cheertober with our How Fun youth program. How Fun is an acronym for Hamden, Frankfurt, Winterport, and Newburgh. And so our high school cheerleaders coach those youth kids, so they're with them through the whole process.
Former Maine hockey stars David Brazil and Nolan Renwick returned to Maine this weekend as they took on the Maine Mariners. Brazil number 42 and Renwick number 23 on your screen. The now Wheeling Nailers showed out on Sunday as Renwick recorded a goal and 2 assists, while Brazil added 2 assists. As a defenseman, Renwick's performance actually got him called back up to the AHL this morning. Maine fans showed out to support, including Nolan, Dalton, and Declan from Dexter. They made the trip down to watch their favorite Black Bears, even making signs. So cute when they came on the Jumbotron yesterday. The Maine Celtics opening up training camp at the Expo on Monday. The team has plenty of new faces this season, including guard Max Shuluga, who was selected in the second round by the Celtics and is here in Portland on a 2-way contract. Also new to the team this season is head coach Phil Pressey, who from 2013 through 2015 played for the Boston Celtics and even had a short stint with the Maine Red Claws as well.
I'm happy to be back. Portland has been welcoming. The organization of Boston has blessed me with the opportunity. We have a great group of guys, and I'm just excited to get the season going.
It feels surreal, you know, because you're kind of working towards it your whole life, not really knowing if it's going to be a possibility or not, you know. And then when it finally happens, you know, then you're here. You know, this is your reality now. It
was a jam-packed block. For now, that's all the time we have for sports. Right back after the break.
Healthcare costs are up 75% in the last 10 years. Now millions are losing coverage to pay for tax cuts for the wealthy, and Mainers could see their monthly premiums jump $1,500. Congressman Jared Golden is working to fix this, to extend tax credits so families don't have to choose between going to the doctor and paying for groceries. Congressman Golden has always had our back when it comes to lowering costs. Call Congressman Golden. Tell him to keep fighting.
Honey, where's the countertop?
I sent it out to the granite shop this morning to be replaced.
Wow.
The quickest turnaround in the business, the Granite Shop in Sedgwick.
You know what today is? It's Tuesday. Just reminding you that whatever day of the week you get hurt, we're your go-to lawyers. If you've been hurt, call us right now.
This is my gorgeous Spencer panel bed.
And this is the matching dresser and mirror and nightstand. They're great on their own, but so much better together.
Plus, when you bundle the bedroom set, you save almost $200.
Oh, my mom.
Welcome back, everyone. Celebrities are getting into the Halloween spirit. A Fox correspondent spoke with stars of several recent movies and films about costumes they still brag about and scary movies they're rewatching.
Here's Fox's Ashley Dvorkin with more.
Dakota Fanning of the horror movie Vicious shared a Halloween costume she's very proud of.
As I got older, sort of like, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Halloween tomorrow. I got to figure out something to wear. But last year I had a fan and I was Dakota Fanning.
Okay, well that's perfect.
What do you know about her, besides what she's told you?
Micah Monroe of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle rocked a creative costume as a kid.
In 8th grade, I showed up to school. I remember 8th grade was kind of when you like wanted to like start looking. I didn't really get that. I was a little behind, and I showed up in a blow up sumo costume. And all my friends were dressed in their like little cat outfits, and I showed up in the blow up.
Oh my god.
And that was good. That's I'm very proud of that.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead added she doesn't just star in scary movies, she has her go-to views too.
I first saw The Shining when I was 12 on Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like all my friends, we were like, we're gonna watch The Shining, and my friends just like screamed all the way through it. Like literally were like running out of the room, screaming, and I was just like close
What's
to the
happening?
TV. Like, so that's definitely like a go-to kind of Halloween movie.
Howdy, Ruby. We're gonna have so much fun.
Wednesday's Emma Myers noted a surreal part of being in a show like theirs. Fans dress up as you.
Very surreal. Yeah, it's crazy to have people like cosplay you at Comic-Cons or like dress up for you as Halloween. I would love to see people doing our gala looks for Halloween this year.
From Hollywood, happy Halloween. Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
You have a favorite Halloween costume?
When I was a kid, I was Hello Kitty like 4 years in a row, which was perfect because my parents didn't have to rebuy Halloween costumes. I just rewore that one.
Well, that was cheap and easy.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I remember one when I was a little kid. I was Scooby-Doo one year.
I love that.
And that's back when you had a little plastic mask and a plastic little outfit kind of thing. But yeah.
Halloween's always fun.
Good memories.
Good memories.
Yeah.
Now here's meteorologist Devin Biggs with our full weather forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. On this Tuesday, we have that small craft advisory posted until 2 a.m. as we head towards your Wednesday. Notice along the coast it covers everybody, as we do have some active surf courtesy of gusty winds. Notice that around 3 to 6 foot wave heights, we are seeing that, and it's even stretching further down toward the south at this moment in time. Now, let's talk about this hurricane, pretty much a history-making hurricane that we could be talking about soon as it heads toward Jamaica at this moment in time. A Category 5 hurricane with maximum sustained winds at around 175 miles per hour with gusts, this is high-popping, 215 miles per hour, moving towards the north-northeast at around 5 miles per hour at this moment in time. And it will start to speed up as it tracks off towards the north-northeast. As for us, though, we'll have to watch for high surf and some rip current issues as it tracks off towards the north-northeast in due time. But meanwhile, right now we have that area low pressure that's been bringing us some rain. It is now ending the rainfall for us. We'll have sunshine and clouds mixed today, and then more clouds on the way overnight tonight. But we have a large dome of high pressure keeping a lot of clouds away from us across a good part of the northeast in Canada. So that means a good amount of sunshine. And here's the current setup. That's the area low pressure that's been bringing us some clouds, and now the clouds are starting to break up at this moment in time. So futurecast again, a lot of the clouds breaking up. We'll have a lot of sunshine, perhaps some passing clouds throughout the afternoon period, and even more later on tonight. Now as we head towards your Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy, slight chance for rain cannot be ruled out, and we'll keep that opportunity going as we head towards Wednesday evening. As for Thursday, again, a slight chance for rain as we head towards Thursday Thursday morning, but otherwise that's about it. Any kind of rainfall would be welcome as we continue to deal with drought at this moment in time. For today, mostly sunny to partly cloudy and windy with highs in the mid-50s and that north wind up to 30 miles per hour. Overnight, low 30s, increasing clouds, north wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. As for tomorrow, low 50s, mostly cloudy, a slight chance for rain, and that northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And let's check out your extended forecast. Mostly cloudy for your Thursday with highs in the mid-50s. Halloween looking even more wet now. Rain on the way, highs in the low 60s. More rain Saturday, highs in the low 50s.
It's coming. Winter will descend. Be ready and save on one of Toyota's 23 snow-conquering all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive models during Toyota's all-wheel drive-a-thon. Now, from the longest-lasting brand, you could get a $285 a month lease on a Tacoma with a total contract cost of only $14,773, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Winter is approaching, so save at Toyota's all-wheel drive-a-thon at your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
Foggy's Pub, your place for fun, food, and friends in Palmyra, Maine.
Hi, I'm Tony with TC Hafford Basement Systems. All things basementy. Is your foundation shifting, settling, or cracking? Don't wait till it's too late. We offer the most reliable solutions to lift and stabilize your sinking foundation. With our advanced piering techniques, we'll ensure your home is back on solid ground. Call TC Hafford Basement Systems today for all things basementy.
I'm a big believer in super beta prostate. You'll notice less urges to urinate, and you won't be getting up at night for so many bathroom trips. I wouldn't say it if I didn't truly believe it.
Every step is killer.
Each spin is a thriller.
It's Halloween night. Downright creepy, deliciously spooky fun.
Halloween night on Dancing with the Stars, live ABC tonight.
For the 31st time, a race in which the vehicles are coffins happened in a city in Colorado. Manitou Springs first hosted the Emma Crawford Coffin Races in 1995. The latest happened on Saturday. The races are inspired by the legend of Emma Crawford, who was buried on Red Mountain in Manitou Springs in 1891.
Heavy rain wound up unearthing Crawford's coffin, sending it racing down the mountain and into town. For the races that now bear Crawford's name, awards are presented for the fastest times and the best dressed contestants as well.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like they had some great costumes there too. Not a good thing when your coffin gets washed down into town,
No.
but at least they have that fun event to do now.
Yeah, and remember her.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. That is all the time we have left for this hour, but you can join us for the second hour of Good Morning Maine next on Fox 22.
Have a great day, everyone.